one-on-one team. They space you out, and that was the key, trying to get to their shooters, but at the same time, trying to keep them in front of us. I thought at times we did a good job. And sometimes, we didn't contest the way we needed to. But I thought overall that team had beaten, the top three teams preseason. And they're a talented team, and it's never feel comfortable. Even if you have, we were up by I think 18 or 16, they cut it to 10 in a New York minute. So, but it was a good performance. I thought Kyle got his 3-point shot back. He knew it was going to come back. He worked so hard at it. Big shot at the half. Thought Jalen Adaway did a tremendous job. Shun, all of them. Darren, our 5 starters. Plus, I thought Eddie Creel came in the first half and gave us a lift. Offensive rebound, and AJ made a couple baskets. So we're gonna need those guys. But overall, happy with the performance, and we got to continue to work and not be satisfied. But we got better today.
Yeah, Coach, I know we talk about the defense and how important it is, but on a night where again maybe there were some lapses there, how good is it? Important is it to see that type of execution offensively where you can get all 5 guys going the way they did, get Shun giving some stuff inside, Kyle hitting threes, really playing to the offensive potential that this team has.
Yeah, we played well. We executed better. We did a better job in the ball screen stuff. We got Shun on some rolls, hit some shots. We played better. It's still not perfect. Our defense, you look at it, we kept them under 40%. They showed 39%. That's one of our goals. The 3-point wasn't great. Shot 38%. But we came back. We didn't rebound in the first half. We did a better job in the second half. We took care of the basketball. So those are critical parts of the game. And we dealt with some adversity. They made some runs. We answered them. So we're happy with the performance. And we got to go back to work tomorrow to get ready for VCU.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Rachel, over to you.
Mark, when LaSalle's coach it was called for that technical foul and got ejected with 7:45 left, Kyle Lofton hit those 4 free throws. Is that where you really saw your team take the momentum in this game?
Yeah, it's hard to say, but that did give us some momentum. I think we were down at that point, or it was tied. Until Kyle made those 4, and it's like that stuff like that gives you some momentum. But at the same time, you got to maintain that momentum. And I thought we did that. Kyle making that shot at half was a big, going in up 10 at halftime was big. But yeah, that's, basketball is it's all about momentum. And sometimes when you get it, or give it up, it's hard to get it back. But I thought we did a good job.
Coach, I'm just curious, what did you think of Coach Howard's profanity-laced tirade? Do you think that was acceptable?
I don't get involved with that. I have no idea. I have enough problems coaching my own team. He coaches his team, and I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just, focused on our team and trying to get our guys to do the right thing, and that's all we do. We're not worried about what the other team does or how they act.
Coach, this is the 3rd straight game where opponents have hit double-digit threes. What's got to be done to limit those outside looks as we get closer to March?
Yeah, I thought, we hit our numbers. They shot 39% from the field, which is, the number that we want to get. And they made, they're a good team. They got good shooters. They space you out. We got to do a better job keeping the ball in front of us so they can't drive and kick. We got to do a better job, closing out and contesting. We've done a good job at times, and sometimes we didn't. And every time we closed out with our hands down, they seemed like they knocked down a shot. But they're good players. They're good one-on-one players, and that's why they've beaten the teams they've beaten.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, coaches are creatures of routine, and you've never had a routine like this season. Could you explain how much this has affected how you prepare when you're not sure about opponents, your dates, and all of that? What has that done to what you would normally do?
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's like, we were supposed to play these guys on Wednesday. I'm sitting on my couch, and I get the call that we're going to play on Tuesday. So now it's, you ramp up. You're not as well prepared. We lost a day of preparation. It's been a challenge. But I said, as I said to other people, Chuck, I'm lucky that we have an experienced team that can that understands scouting reports and can really turn the page. But it's been a real challenge. I don't think you're as prepared as you want to be. And the same thing with LaSalle, and they were at more of a disadvantage because they have to travel. So in essence, we had on Sunday, we play Saturday, we get back late. And Sundays was supposed to be an off day. And that's a day that we go in as coaches and we watch the St. Louis tape and make corrections and then start preparing for LaSalle, which is going to be on Wednesday. But, we find out we're going to play and, so everything's, it's just more difficult to prepare. And, but that's the way it is. And like I said, LaSalle had it tougher than us. They had one day and then they had to get on a flight and get up here. So it is what it is. And I'm just happy. And I know the players are that we're just able to play,
Right.
And there's going to be more, pauses, interruptions, playing one team that's going to be canceled. We're going to play another team. And I've said this before, I think the teams that can turn the page, the teams that can adjust are going to be the teams that are going to be more successful. You can't make excuses. It's just, it is what it is. And the Atlantic 10 is doing the best job they can. And we just got to adjust. And, it's not like we're at a disadvantage. They had as much time. It'd be different if, they had a week to prepare and we had, a day and a half. But that's not, and the Atlantic 10 would never do that.
Right. I think it was real big, like, coming off a loss, we just knew we had to prevail and bring it, from the start. And I feel like that's what we did from top to bottom. And, we all just stayed into it the whole game and, kept our confidence.
And then I just want to ask about the situation there where obviously their, coach gets ejected kind of halfway through the first half. It was a tie game at that point. And then really over the next couple of minutes, I think you guys go up double digits. And really it's kind of an emotional game. At that point there was talking, there was technicals. What did that just do for you guys, do you think, emotionally?
Just like, being in similar situations from before, when something like that happens, when, a head coach, up from another team, may get ejected or something, that team may come out and play with, a lot more fire and, want to, have his back. And we were just telling each other, like, yo, they're going to come out. We have to come out, twice as hard and, be ready for it and really try to put them away.
All right. Thank you, Jalen.
We have Kyle Lofton here as well, and we'll go over to Rachel. Rachel, if you have questions for Jalen or Kyle.
This question's for Kyle. First off, it's kind of to dovetail off JP's question. When you hit those 4 free throws after LaSalle's coach got ejected, how did you see your team build the momentum off that?
I think it was more of a reaction to where they saw their coach get ejected, so they was going to bring the fire, and then, they was playing for their coach at that moment. We seen their energy go up, so we just rallied the guys and said, all right, we got to play now.
Early on in the game, your team kind of struggled to create some offense a little bit. Why was that early on?
I think we just started off slow. Credit to LaSalle. They came in with a bunch of energy, and then they hit us first, and that can't happen if we want to go where we want to go. So just coming out with energy next game and just being ready to play from the start.
And also, you're a three-pointer at the end of the first half. How do you think that carried your team over into the second half to that fast start?
I think it was big because it was a 7-point game, and then when I hit that, we went to halftime up 10, so that was big because coming out of halftime is different if you're up 7. They had the ball. They could have got a bucket, got a 3, and now it's a 1-2 possession game instead of a 3 possession game.
Thank you.
Over to Mike next.
Yeah, this one's for Jalen. I'm just wondering, what does it feel like when all of your teammates, including yourself, just scoring pretty much at will collectively? What does that do to the mindset?
It just gives us a lot of confidence. We have a lot of lethal weapons, within our team. And I feel like, when we see the ball, go through the net, it just gives each other, that confidence and that trust in one another to just keep going, keep taking those open shots and just make plays.
JP, back to you.
Yeah, this one's for Kyle. Kyle, just in that Zoom, last week. You were talking about how you feel like you really hadn't gotten many great looks from three, and that's why it was kind of slow going for you for a little while. Today, it seemed like you certainly got more of those, and they went down for you. How nice was it for you just to kind of break out of that mini slump a little bit?
It felt good. I come in here and work every day, so I'm gonna just stay confident. And then I seen one go in, so the next one I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna hit this one. And then I got a couple other looks. I think Don passed to me in this corner. I got to look for catch and shoot, and then I'm just taking good shots. And I'm gonna continue to do that.
Right. Thank you.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.